Alrighty. We're going to give this a whirl here. See how it runs today. Whoops, we done fucked up. No, we didn't. Ha! Sometimes we do right. Sometimes. Load in here. Get my shit together. Let's see how this works. Da, da, da. Oh, the good news is the buttons work. That's always a plus. See how this runs on an early Saturday afternoon. What time is it? Not quite afternoon, almost lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check into a M2 drive, I guess. See if we can get this to load just a little bit faster. Just a little bit. Don't know how much difference it'll really make. Okay. Got a comm link, but we're not loading in, or I'm pressing the wrong button. How about it? There you go. Amazing. I'm gonna blame Sig for me pushing the wrong button. How dare I? Okay. Everything. Huh. Not being bombarded with lag spikes. Well, spoke too soon, didn't I? Thing about lag spikes when you're in your HMD, and because you have head tracking, you'll notice it's smooth, and when it spikes, it jumps. Nothing you can do about it until SIG fixes the lag spikes. If you're running in your headsets, you just gotta deal with it. And it is a shame because, as you can see, we get great frames per second. We just get what everybody else gets. Lag spikes, and though they're not a big thing visually when you're watching your monitor, but when you're using head tracking, it is. I would imagine track IR, if you're using it for head movement, would be the same deal. Like I say, it's really nice until it lag spikes, and we do have lots of lag spikes. Alright, let's see if we can do something today. Maybe we'll have some missions up for a change.
To the following landing pad.
We're not getting stereo, that's good. This guy don't know where he's going. That's okay. It's not really that bad today. It is noticeable. Lag spikes are always noticeable when you're running it in VorpX. Just because your head tracking sticks and jumps. He said too, see, it jumped so bad that we were completely turned around there. Oops. Lost our music. That's a big ship to be on that pad, isn't it? These ships do look good in 3D. In case you're wondering, I'm not even sure what. That's a Freelancer, I guess it is. Guess it's not as big as I thought it was. Just looked that big when I was up against it. But that's your Freelancer. I guess it's an MIC. A regular Freelancer, it looks like. Well, it'd have to be a regular freelancer because the other ones aren't in the game yet. Duh. Looks like this one's highly polished. Just took a little look-see there. As you can tell, this Avenger is quite a bit smaller. Holds quite a bit less cargo, and I guess our cargo's load is getting smaller even though the ship is getting bigger. From what I understand, the upgrade, I am not Evocati, I don't know, but I understand the upgrade actually holds 2 SCU less than our current model. As I said, I haven't actually seen it, haven't been in one, so I don't know for a fact, but that's what I read. Startup. Startup. Did I forget to turn on voice attack? Startup. Crap. Hang on, let's see if it'll start without a... Yeah, I forgot, alright. Okay, let's see if we can get it to run. Or I'm going to have to log out because there's just too many commands to be trying to chase my keyboards. It is in Nman, so it might work. I don't know. We'll see. Startup.
Acknowledged.
How about that? Son of a gun. We got lucky. Sometimes if you don't load it first, it will not work. Lots of sound today. Somebody's running their motors. Okay, take off. Take off.
Ascending.
Launch complete.
It is working. Really, the game really looks good today, I will say that. Take a scenic route through here if you guys want to. I can keep for hitting anything, I don't know. This really looks cool in VR. It's not the game will no longer run in geometry 3D, but even in Z buffer it still looks pretty cool. .3D geometry is much more pronounced. But the 3.14 patch, they changed something that no longer works again. And it may work just fine again in 3.2. Have to wait till they release it and I get on it so I know if it's going to work again. But you should be aware that unless your system can handle it, Geometry 3D, if you're running in a headset, is a lot more CPU intensive. So that's something else people have to consider. Depends on how many threads, how big your CPU is. Seems like the new Ryzen 5s, they're fine with it. If you're running an older AMD, you're going to have trouble with it. Yep. Okay, go to IKEA. That's my sister telling me they're off to go shopping. Like I'd want to go, right? Yeah, I can live without going to IKEA. Oh, there's a little run around the block there. As you can see, it looks really nice. Okay, let's see if we got any missions up. Mobile glass. Mobile glass?
Affirmative.
Let's see what we got here. We got mercenary, eliminate 9 tails. Oh no, we ain't dogfighting. Investigation, holy shit. Okay, search for missing crew. Bam. These black box missions, only one person can do them. If they've already been done, you can take the mission, you still won't get a completion, so I've had the tendency, I don't even bother with them. That might be fun to do. What's Trogdon? Let's see if we can find this guy. Okay, let's see where he's at, or the Connie's at. Comrade, we gotta get a Levski? Yes, we do. A derelict site, wonderful. Okay, we're heading to the Levski area. Close mobile glass.
Acknowledged.
Okay, where is my, oh, over here. Here we go. Frame rates are good. Lag spikes just really don't seem to be that bad. Let's jump. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Initiated.
Huh. Now we got lag spikes. That's why we had lag spots all of a sudden. We got interdicted. He was telling us that we were going to get interdicted. Just duck down underneath this asteroid. No biggie. Back on target. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Initiated.
Huh. Wow, we're going to get interdicted again here. Don't know why. I don't see any craft. Do I have contacts? No contacts. They just threw me out of hyperspace. Wonderful. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
I wonder if me not starting it to begin with has anything to do with that. But we might make it this time without having to jump again. Nice frame rates as long as we're not lag spiking. Whoa! Let's see, we're pretty far from the derelict site, 144.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, let's get up here. Looks like we're going to put in some, get into super cruise here, close some distance. And this does look awesome in 3D, by the way. And you can adjust your 3D in VorpX, whether it's near or far. I have it set in middle, but you can exaggerate your 3D close. You can exaggerate your 3D far away, depending on your preferences. I just split the difference. Works good for me. Like I say, it's even better if you can run 3D geometry, but being Star Citizen broke it again with their last patch. But it's not a big deal. But with 3D geometry, you can actually turn the depth up so high that when you're on the ground, you can make the rocks float. The rocks laying on the ground. You can get them airborne. Well, you can pretty much set it however you want it, unlike most VR games. It's take it, you know, when you're using VorpX, you can adjust it. Is this thing on the ground, or is it? This may be, Maybe crashed on the ground here. Let's see.
Contact.
I was thinking it might be in
Contact.
space, but if it is in space, it's around the world. Now, as we're getting nearer and nearer the ground, our speed appears to be picking up because it feels like we're going faster. When you're in a headset, you have more movement. It fills your mind into thinking you're moving. Just like when you're in a car going down a highway, it's not the same as watching a computer monitor. Yeah, this thing is around the curve of the planet. We'll just terrain follow here. Don't care if we burn up gas and afterburner. If we run out, we'll just stop at Cryastro and hope nobody's there ganking people. Yeah, I was talking to a guy who bought in, was having trouble. He got a refund, which is a shame. He tried to get help on the forums, and the forums, they just lit him up. Well, how dare you badmouth our game? You didn't read the fine. Instead of helping the guy, you know, they jump all over him. I don't know why they think they're doing SIG any favors when they're running away people who have spent money on the game. Now they had to give the $50 back or whatever it was because they treated the guy like shit in Spectrum forums just because he was upset nothing worked. Instead of sitting there and explaining to him, well, try this, try that, helping him out, they just lit him up. Just a shame. And they wonder why people won't recommend people to play. Okay, I'm using thrusters to land if anybody's wondering. Landing mode. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and
Landing
locked.
gear deployed.
Should have lowered it the first time. Shouldn't have to repeat. But then I'll repeat myself. Let's see, we're spread all over everywhere, aren't we? So what section of the ship's this guy gonna be laying in? At least it's daylight. If I can get moving, won't have to run around in the dark, will we? Kind of funny. I would not think a ship would crash in that many large pieces. But what do I know? We'll go with the aft section here. Change view.
Change camera.
We appear to be all right here. I don't think we're going to hit nothing. Change view.
As you wish.
Okay, we'll shut this puppy down. Get out of our ship. And go check it out. See if we can find a body laying somewhere, I guess. Some of these crash sites, derelicts, are really interested trying to climb around the ships, trying to get inside them. They can be quite interesting. You can never tell where you might find a body. Looks like that's the top hatch. So he's laying topside down. Sometimes you have to be creative to get into the doors. I don't know if we can jump that high to get in that way. Possibly. We'll try it here in a bit. Got a scanner, another hatch open. We probably could go in the hatch maybe. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can jump up and in. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. I just got us stuck. There we go, it's got loose. Okay. Sometimes that happens when you try to force yourself in. Okay, I see nothing in here that looks like a body anywhere, so whoops, what do we got here? come on, let me search. It's not, either that's the wrong guy or it's bugged. Could be the wrong guy. It's not letting me click on him. May not be the right guy. We'll walk around and see if we can find somebody else. Only looking for one person, and it doesn't necessarily have to be him. Could be another body laying around somewhere. Whoops. Lag spike as I was coming around the corner there. Okay, nobody, no other body in here. Let's go check out the rest of the ship. Change view.
Change camera.
You can see that handsome devil looking for dead bodies. I don't believe there's going to be any way to get in this section. I don't see any body, so let's go on up here to the rest of it. Just looks like the bottom landing bay thingamabobber fell out of it. Yeah, that's all that is. It's not actually any. That's just the cargo door. Looks to me that's all it is. Okay, let's go up here to. Okay, is this another body? Because if not, look how this guy's standing, guys. He must not be the right guy. Say, I think he's stuck on a stick up his hindquarters. I don't see no bodies in there. Around the other side, make sure. Hell, he may be the captain. He may be anybody. Well, I don't see any more bodies. Okay. Let's hit the inside of this. This is a... Oh, we got another body here. Very interesting wreckage, but not doing us a whole lot of good. Looks like we got another guy here. We're not getting a hit on nobody, so I don't know whether we got a bug or we just haven't found a dead person. Don't see nobody else. Let's check the mobile glass real quick. Mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Displayed.
Let's check, make sure. Accepted. Searching for Trogan. Locate security officer. Okay. Close mobile glass.
As you wish.
So obviously we just haven't found him. So, looking for more bodies. See nothing over there. Don't see nothing down there. Well, what a security officer would look like. Never. Okay, there's 2 down. Oh, I didn't see him when we came in. Wonder how I missed him. No. So we've done checked all these bodies. There's only a crew of 4. Seems to me we've already found 4. Isn't that what's standard complement for Connie is? Just 3 right here. I think we've actually checked 5 bodies, so. We'll go back and check some more, I guess. See anybody in this section? Nobody in here. This one's empty. Check that body. This is the guy who was stuck up with a stick up his hindquarters. It's pretty bad when you can't even fall over when you die. Okay, there's 4 people right there that we've just checked. See no other body around here anywhere. I would not think there would be a body in this section, because it's just the cargo door is all it is. We'll go around it and make sure, try to find something. Lights on.
Deactivating searchlights.
Ain't supposed to. There's not a whole lot of help back in there. Lights off.
Lights to low.
Okay, well. Don't see nobody laying around anywhere. Maybe something around this section. Who knows? Here, body, body, body. I don't know, guys. Well, unless there's more than one body back here. Guess there's a piece way back there we didn't check. We can run back there. We did find one body in here, but it didn't give us completion either. So we'll go back here and see what's... Okay, I don't see any bodies. I wouldn't think this section would have any body around it. Maybe the tail end section, I don't know. Nothing there. Huh. Okay, I got this section here to check out, I guess. Once again, I can't imagine anybody be laying around here. Just not a populated area of the ship. Whoops, look at this. There he is. There you have it, people. Objective complete. He's at the very far part, and I really don't know why he'd wind up around this section unless he crawled here. But what do I know? We can lay bodies everywhere. Well, that's the Merlin section, isn't it? Yeah, I guess somebody could be in there. Isn't that the Merlin docking bay there? I think it is. So he was back in the docking bay area. Is that what area we're looking at here? I'm not 100% sure. But maybe not. Don't know. It's definitely an Aquila. I mean an Andromeda. It's not a Aquila. So we completed the mission. There you go. We're running around on the same planet Lefsky's located on. We just made a real easy 230 UECs. Oh, I was going to say, are those clouds? But no, there were asteroids in the air, in the space. Kind of look like clouds, don't they? Kind of look like them. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. They're going to make this ship 25% bigger, but yet the cargo is going to shrink. I was hoping we'd gain a couple SCU, but I guess we're going to lose a couple because we're going to put components in it versus cargo area. Which I guess we do need the components. I guess if you're a bounty hunter and you have the stalker package, you're going to lose 2 bounty hunting pods. Going to go from 6 to 4. So I don't know. Guess I just don't want you doing much cargo trading with smaller ships, making it difficult. Want you to buy freelancers or cutlasses. I want you to spend more money, probably. Just the way it is. Okay, let's see if there's something else we can do here. Let's go mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Displaying now.
Okay, garbage investigation. Let's see what we got on the personal side. Investigation. Now this is Covalex, and Covalex is really neat to go explore. I can never get the quest to complete. Even though I know what you're supposed to do, it just doesn't seem to complete for me. It's just a bug, I think. But it really is neat to go inside that space station hub and look around. Now that's anytime you have to sell biowaste, you probably need to run to Grimhex after you do it to sell it, because if you don't sell it, you just dump it out the back, it won't complete. Here's a caterpillar. You want to go look at a caterpillar? Well, you know, here's one. This might be the same place. Let's see if we can just do it while we're here. Close mobile glass. Now we'll see real quick just by searching the body. Let's see if we can. I don't know if this is the same area. Maybe a different ship altogether, but what do we got to lose? I think we know where all the bodies are, so we can just go talk to one guy and we make it easy. Another 275 credits. People do make it way too hard trying to make credits in the game. They complain. I really don't see an issue about it. They claim, oh, we don't make enough, but you got to put some time in. I mean, if it was easy, the ships have no value, is the way I look at it. Now, we know this guy's not it, so but we'll just make sure that he doesn't ring twice. So the guy we just... Okay, that's a security officer. There was nobody over there, if I remember correctly. We do have a guy here, right? So we might be wasting a little time. I don't know if these derelicts are both in the same spot. I could check the star map. It's not a real big issue. As we're here, we might as well just... Checking. There we go. Locate chief engineer. There's another one we did. Is that what we needed? Mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Displayed.
I don't know if that's what we needed or not. Okay. Well, now we got to check all of them, but that's not a problem. Well, we got two. Close mobile glass. We know where the other
Acknowledged.
four are, so we'll just go get them. Yeah, I know the black box missions are one per server as it spawns. If you're not if you're not the first one, you can still get the mission, you just can't complete it, which is really kind of aggravating because you don't know, even though you go all that way to get the black box, you just can't complete. I would think as soon as a mission was done, it would erase off the mobile glass so people didn't keep taking it, wasting their time. And that's probably just something SIG hasn't looked into. I doubt if they'd leave it that way. Surely not. Or they'll make it repeatable. One of the two. Could have swore this was a crew of 4, you know. So why they want 5 people? Pilot fell all the way up. He was probably running for it. Okay, well, that was the gunner. We did it. Contract complete. We got the navigator. There you go. See, we got a freebie. Didn't have to go nowhere. So we made what? 500 credits here, and however long it's taken us to get here. And like I say, credits are not hard to make. People complain, but I don't know what they expect. I think it's I think the missions they'll pay better as the difficulty goes up. I mean, you do a comma ray mission, you only make 110, 140. But see, these two missions, one paid 230, the other paid 275. This wasn't a whole lot of trouble. Wasn't like we had to do anything spectacular, so I don't see where it's out of line. Make pretty good money just running missions. I mean, no, you're not going to get rich fast, but the ideal is to play the game, not just do one thing and all of a sudden you can buy the fanciest ship in the game. Or the biggest gun, or the best flight suit, or whatever it may be. I don't think people are very realistic sometimes. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Aegis combat assist. Activated.
Takeoff.
Systems green.
Takeoff.
And now that we've done a couple of missions, we'll go run a little bit of cargo here. We'll make another 1,000, depending on my purchase power. We'll make 1,400, 1,500 credits in about 45, 50 minutes. Star map.
Activating now.
It is based on your what you can buy. Come on. We'll go to yellow. Start the cargo run that I figured out on the internet by checking prices and sales. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Let's see. I bet we have to. How far around? Shows on green here. I'll be damned. Look at this. We're going to be able to jump right away. And like I say, this is trippy looking at these asteroids. In your HMD. Change view.
As you wish.
It's really fun. Arena Commander, if our targeting systems and our flight controls were any good, Arena Commander is just a blast in VR. Change view.
Change camera.
As it is, it's a frustrating mess. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated.
And once again, I know that everybody tells you there's no VR in Star Citizen. No, there is not in native Star Citizen, but you can run VorpX and you can run it in VR. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated.
Shit. That's two on both trips out here. Let's see if we can get around the corner here. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated.
I'm getting ready to yell at her again. Excellent frame rates. Well, not excellent. For Star Citizen, they're excellent. Let's be realistic. We already. Come on, give me control here. We're gonna die.
Quantum travel.
Damn. Puts you right into an asteroid and then gives you control back at the last instant. Benson is where we're looking for here. That's not gonna cut it. We need a cooldown. Let's go over here. Come on, why are we obstructed? Still waiting on a cooldown. There we go. Jump. Jump. All right.
Jumping.
Lady.
Initiated.
Don't make me get out the hammer. I'll be working on your AI. are complete. Alright, let's see where it's at. There it is, 284. That's not too bad. Beats the hell out of 600 or so. Just afterburner in. Get up to Super Cruise. Change view. Change view.
Change camera.
Change view.
Change camera.
Now I've noticed it's something, well I guess we're already up to speed. I didn't hear much afterburner noise, but now that we're up to speed it should cut out. And I can turn the head tracking way up. The trouble is I've got it set where I've got it set now, it's decent. I do like more head tracking, looking around, and if I turn it up, then when I get on the ground, I got to fight it on the ground because it's up too high. So I keep looking for a happy medium, and I'm not really happy, but I don't understand why it would be different whether you're on foot or in your cockpit. But for some reason, SIG has set it up that they're different. And you don't notice it until, like I say, you're in VR in a headset, and then you do notice it. It is quite a bit of difference. Should be one setting should be the same for both, but it does not appear to be that way. I don't know if it's that way in Track IR. It may not be, because it may not be as sensitive as far as you noticing movement. When you're totally immersed in nothing but screen, it makes a big difference on how the movement is. And just same way with lag spikes. Here, when it lag spikes, the screen will jump. Where normally it just freezes. So they're not as noticeable as long as they don't last very long. But here you notice even the small ones because your screen will start jumping back, you know. See how it picked up there as a lag spike? You're still moving and the game isn't, and it tries to recover right away to your new head position, so it just jerks the screen over. You run into no lag spikes, you get none of that. So you just learn that why we have lag spikes in SC is something you're going to deal with. And it's only really an issue when you're in Arena Commander in a dogfight, then it can be damn annoying. You're trying to get on target, which is hard to do anyway in this game because of the way they got it set up right now. That's really aggravating because your head tracking when you're in a dogfight, when your ship takes damage, it jukes, it does things, it translates to your head. So you're getting slapped around anyway, and then it starts jumping. It's really aggravating as you're trying to keep a beat on your target that your ESP is keeping you off of. Like I say, dogfighting really is a blast in VR except for the bugs. It's a whole different ball game. And you know how many times you almost run into ships? Well, when you do that in VR, when you're trying to chase them down and they come back at you, you're ducking. Literally ducking. You'll duck your head out of the way because they're coming right at your face.
Contact.
Landing mode.
Lowering gear.
Landing gear deployed.
If anybody's wondering why my throttle's 0, because I switched to thrusters when I get under, I don't know, 1,500 meters or so. I come in on thrusters. I don't come in on my throttle. Just how I have my game set up, my preference. Feel like I have better control this way. Change view.
As you wish.
Looks like I got clear everything. Looking good. Change view.
Acknowledged.
Come on.
Jump.
It's not what I said. I said, come on. You jump now and you've just killed me because you splatted me all over the planet's surface. Not that you probably care. You know how you AIs are. Just a bunch of greedy bastards. Only worried about your next input. Well, hopefully the doors will work today. Yes, they will. Sometimes they don't work. It's one of the many bugs we put up with. To have a little taste of something different. Okay, we want to buy. We want to buy astatine. We want to buy all we can. Okay, we're done here. That's all it took. You know, they really, level of detail is really pretty good. They really, their artists really do put in quite a bit of detail. I really can't complain about anything graphic-wise. Some people, you know, it is beautiful. Make no mistake about it. But unfortunately, people do pledge in, buy in, whatever you want to call it, and they expect to get a playable game. And it can be, but a lot of it is your equipment that you have. If you're playing on an old XF chips, you're not going to get very good performance. I know, having originally started playing on an FX 8320E, even it was 4.5 gig, which is quite a bit of chip. Star Citizen on a good day would run at 20-25 frames per second. Now with the Ryzen 5 2600 at a whole lot slower speed, 4.5 gigs, 4.15 I should say. The same video card I run 40-45 plus in VR. So, you know, there's a difference in night and day of how the chips handle the game. And the Intel chips have always been much better at handling the game. They just handle the information faster, better, however they're written. The new Ryzen's handle it just as well now, but the old AMDs don't. The FX do not really like this game. And it's how it's coded. Startup.
Acknowledged.
But there are tons of bugs. You've already seen a lot of them. There are even more. Takeoff.
Affirmative. 30 meters. You have the con. Landing modules.
And
Retracted.
just lag spikes. Nobody gets away from the lag spikes. That's server side. Nothing you can do about it. They ever get blind calling in, that'll probably help. There's a lot of things they have planned that probably will help all this stuff, but it's not in the game. It will not be in the game for a while. So if you're going to pledge or you're going to try to play, you have to remember this is not a finished game. You cannot sit here and play and not expect to be frustrated, because it will frustrate you. It frustrates me. It frustrates everybody when things start going wrong, because it's just bugs. And there are things you can do to help your system run better. Some things work better for some people than others. Just like people like to use a CFG file, which is a config file, in their root directory. It does me absolutely no good. I put it in, I've taken it out, I've double checked everything, and it has absolutely no effect on my frame rate or the lag spikes. None. But then other people claim that it makes all the difference in the world. So once again, I think it's a matter of probably the CPU you have. Maybe even the GPU. Who knows? I don't have a killer GPU. I've got a MSI Gaming GTX 1060, 6 gigabytes. I do not have an overpowered rig like so many people run. I have no trouble getting the frame rates. Hell, even my SSD is 2 years old. They're you know, compared to 2 years ago, they're fast. You know, they're a lot faster. They've improved the performance. They're max now. Mine doesn't do the 550, 580 or whatever. Mine will not read and write that fast. It never did when it was brand new. The new ones will. So like I say, don't have superior. I don't care what they advertise. You do not have superior gameplay here. It's workable if you're patient. It's gorgeous. It can be a lot of fun. But if you want a polished game, a finished game, you don't want to be here. I enjoy it. It's something different. I think it's fantastic, even if it runs like shit. You know, but that's me. I mean, when I log in and go get my ship, I always wonder if it's going to have the doors and the engines in it. I expect it not to. I'm surprised when it does. Normally you have to go back and reclaim something on insurance just to get a flyable ship half the time. Yeah, there's no sense getting mad about it. Yes, it's frustrating. You only have 20 minutes to jump in and play, and you've got to waste all that on a reclaim. It does piss you off, but it's just the way it is. Star map.
Activating now.
If you're wondering how I'm moving this star map around, use your mouse and you right click it, right click the star map, then move your mouse. It moves your star map so you can adjust it wherever you want to see it. You hold it with the right button and you change the plane of you change your plane. It's that simple. People sometimes have trouble getting it to move around. Just use the right button on your mouse. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's see. We're obstructed according to... I don't know why we'd be obstructed. Oh yeah, we're not going to be able to get to... Somebody's trying to light me up. Jesus Christ.
Gas drop. Gas drop.
Balance shields.
Shields equalized.
And that's his last shot. See, it's just so stupid to even attack somebody. He's not going to chase me down. And you have one missile per lock. The game is bugged, the missile lock is bugged, and it's just totally ridiculous to sit there and try to sit there and dogfight somebody right now the way the system is. But yet you have these bozos that want to attack people, but they can't kill nobody, they just waste their time. Star map.
Activating now.
I'll need to go to the comm array, I think. Let's see if we can't. Close star map. Still going to be.
Affirmative.
I'm going to have to jump around the planet, it looks like. Star map. We're going to go back and go where we're at, and then just so we can use a planetary jump point. Star map.
Activating now.
Whoops. Carried away there. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Well, we're just going to get around the planet here. We're going to use the jump points. You have to be on the planet that you want to use the planet jump points, or you cannot use them. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated. Complete.
Probably take one more here. Come on, don't force me to. There's one more. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Star map.
Activating now.
Now I ought to be able to go to Cell and Direct. I'm hoping. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Yeah, now I just got to figure out which one it is here. Oops, let's get out of Afterburner so I can get G-Safe back on. Alright, where's my big old planet here? There we are. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated. Contact. Emergency stop.
Of course we have emergency stop. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated. Emergency stop.
Nothing to see here, sport, if you catch my meaning.
Nothing to see here. Go on, everybody go on. So you want to rob a few asteroids. That's okay by me.
Is this really what you want?
What are you talking about? It won't let me go anywhere. Just blow by you guys, dump a little bit of shit.
Goddamn bastard!
Shields.
Oh my god, Don Boston.
Website.
Holy shit, now what the hell is that? Well, that was different. He ran into me. I'm going to have to look that one up on the replay. Okay, that was awesome. I guess he didn't know where he's going. He was hitting me from behind.
Shields up.
Jump.
Jumping.
Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, on this little trade run, we're going
Quantum
to
travel complete.
take off to Hicks now. make another planet jump because we don't want to go all that distance. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
We are complete. Don't you just feel special? Well, we're at 203. Can't beat that. Oops, too far.
Contact.
Contact. Jesus Christ.
Gonna be a little occupied with my work, so...
Oh, come on. You didn't follow me all the way from,
Gas drop.
didn't follow me all the way from that damn interdiction, did you? I mean, seriously? I mean, that's who it sounded like. Change view.
Change camera.
I ain't got no visual on nobody. I guess I could run the radar sweep, but who cares? That's just too funny. Change view.
Change camera.
When they get all the space combat stuff fixed, it will be fun again. It's just really not fun. It's just frustrating when you can't even get on target. You can't use your missiles. If you get a lock, you get one lock per target. Then you're locked into your target. You gotta keep switching targets, hoping it breaks the lock. It just ESP doesn't work in the game when you're flying with a joystick. So many things just do not work. Flight controls, weapon systems, that I just do not find any type of dogfighting in Star Citizen enjoyable right now. But they will eventually get it fixed up. They know there's problems. So it's just not on a priority list. It's working, even if it ain't working right. That's pretty much what they care about in the alpha test build. They're not trying to fix it. Anything they get in the game that works, they're happy. And that's what alpha's about. We got Mount Mining coming up here in 3.2 at the end of the month. I'm sure that people are going to complain something fierce when things bug, and why would they not expect there to be bugs? In fact, every time we get a new patch or a new build, we get more bugs. We don't get less. Something you learn to deal with if you really want to play. And yes, it gets frustrated, but when you get frustrated, just log out and come back later. Most of it has to do with how many people are on the servers. Landing mode.
The gear is down and locked.
Landing gear deployed. Contact. Contact.
Change view.
Change camera.
Now this is one place you don't have to worry about people flying around. It is another armistice zone. So if somebody wants to land, let them land. They can't shoot you. They can't shoot your ship. If you're at a different installation, it's not an armistice zone, you need to watch out. They call it their gameplay when they get to attack defenseless ships. It's very exciting to do that. Especially when you're a jerk. Somebody just crashed? That sounded like a crash. Somebody really trying to shoot my ship in an armistice zone? Come on. What an idiot. What an idiot. See, you have stupid people all over the world. He probably says, I'm having fun. Now, I would think, being it's an armistice zone, these bases have their own weapons. I would think they would take out a ship pretty fast. If they don't have their own defense weapons, something's wrong. I'm sure they'll be added in the future. But who knows? There are missions that are here, by the way. If you happen to get lucky and get one of them, I don't really care about it. We're just here to sell what we bought on Yellow. Made about 400 credits there. Now this is where, whoops, didn't mean to move that far. Now this is where we'll actually, next run we'll make quite a bit of credits. That was a very low profit margin piece of stuff. Medical supplies will make a credit a piece. And we're going to have 800 of them. So we'll make about 800 credits on this next little trip. Made about 400. Now we'll make 800. That'll put us over 1200. And then we'll make a bunch more when we go back to Olisar with Laranite, Lazonite, whatever it's called. I think it's Laranite. This is a good little trading route if you want to use it in a smaller ship like this Titan. Make a pretty good profit on it. Takes about the whole cycle takes about 50 minutes. Unless you get in a hurry, you can do it in 45. I'm never in a hurry, so. And you can do this run from Hicks to Tram and Myers if that's your preference. I like to see things, so I do a little more. Startup. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Look at
Systems
that.
green.
Actually damaged my ship. What a bunch of shit. Not that it actually matters, but you know. Inside an armistice zone, I took damage from somebody shooting from space. Isn't that brilliant? Takeoff. Takeoff.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Landing gear retracted.
Like I say, you just gotta deal with idiots. We're just swinging around here to Tram and Myers. It'll be almost on our tail. There it is, 70 clicks away. But yeah, it's so much fun shooting ships on the ground. I mean, where else can you have so much entertainment? All you have to do is be an asshole. God knows that's challenging gameplay. Nothing like shooting ducks in a barrel. That's what the psychos do. Because they're not very good, they have to do it that way. Not only do they want you to hold still, they want you to be defenseless. That way they can show you how tough they are. Very impressive. And then they whine and snivel when you kill them. It's really quite comical. Landing mode. Whoops.
Initializing landing procedures.
I better watch what I'm
Landing
doing
gear
here.
deployed.
I just about buried the nose of this in the ground by not paying attention. Just daydreaming away. What the hell? Say, what the hell? Change view.
Change camera.
Change view.
Acknowledged.
Oops, like there. Whoops, might already be open. Alright, come on. Alright, give me a rough time here. There it goes. There it goes. Sell medical supplies. Now I won't be able to fill up on this next one because I won't have enough cash. We are going to take Larnite, if they have it. Sometimes they don't have it. Larnite back to Olisard. As you can see, it's rather expensive. Sometimes somebody may beat you and buy it all out. Alright, come on. Don't be bashful here. Oh, come on, mouse. See, we can't fill up. We did get 7. We did get 7. That's all we could afford. We still have an empty SCU, but we're out of cash. Stuff's expensive. It's alright. We'll make it quite a bit of money. Next time we can probably buy 8 or pretty close to it. Probably be pretty close to be a full load next run we make. Or the game will crash and we'll start over again. Done that several times. Just don't find it an issue. Credits are pretty easy to make. And it's not like we can actually use them for anything right now. Buy a new flight suit, buy armor, buy a gun, a couple ship components that are not better than the ones that are already in your ship. Don't see why bother. Start up.
Acknowledged.
But all that stuff will come when in time. Take off. Take off.
Ascending to 30 meters. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
So we got our modules retracted.
Landing gear retracted.
We got our modules retracted. Let's get up out of the atmosphere. Now we could stop at Cryastro, but it's Sunday and people like to sit there and attack people coming in to get their ships repaired because they've got nothing better to do. Once again, it's the macho man routine where they want to pick on somebody who's already damaged because they're cowards. So we'll just pass it up because we just claim it on insurance to repair it after we get back to Olisar. Just no reason to feed the trolls. Star map.
Activating now.
Yeah, we can't go to, so we'll go to Comrade. Take a little detour here. Close, close star map. Whoops, that's not lit up, so it's not going to go. There it goes. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
She's determined to give me a rough time. Let's see. Where am I at?
Contact.
Oh,
Contact.
come on, where are we at here? Huh. I don't think I missed it, did I? Anything's possible. There it is, way up there. I didn't expect it to be that high. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated.
Didn't expect it to be that high on my horizon. Boy, a lot of interdictions today. Jump.
Jumping.
And you'll go some days and you won't get any.
You're gonna want to keep on flying.
Yeah, I want to try and miss this asteroid if you don't mind. I really don't care about you.
Enough talk.
Jump.
Jumping.
Asshole.
What, are you going to run into me again? Oh, that's too funny. Star map.
Activating now.
Travel complete.
Close star map.
Affirmative.
Oh, let's see. We should be on the right somewhere. I don't see my marker anywhere. There it is. Blind in one eye, can't see out of the other. That's my motto. there fighting. Have at it. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated. Emergency stop.
Oh, come on.
You don't want any part of this.
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. What do you got?
You should have run away when you had the chance.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated. Emergency stop.
Holy cow.
This advice is free. Turn around and
This
forget
advice
what you
is free.
saw here.
Ooh, what did I see? I don't remember seeing nothing. I just seen a big old rock. Some idiot NPCs trying to make something out of the big old rock. But you go ahead and you tell me how great it is. Is the rock made out of diamonds? Huh? Is it?
I think we've talked enough.
I do too. Why don't you shut up? Go away. Ah, too funny. Jump.
Shit!
Ah, you're gonna die. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated.
Damn, woman, don't you listen to your captain? Obviously not. Contact.
Quantum travel.
Whoops.
Complete.
Got carried away there. Just so you know, quantum travel is complete. Uh-oh. Ship
Contact.
ain't slowing down. Get your ass back here. Mobile glass.
Affirmative.
Let's see, what are we looking for? Landing clearance thing. I think we're looking for landing clearance. Nobody's showing up on comms?
Contact.
I guess we got landing clearance. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Landing gear deployed.
We have it deployed. Now some people don't deploy their gear. They just put it down. Auto land.
Automated landing enabled.
Look at that.
Landing complete.
We have done it.
Landing
We have
complete.
done 2
Doesn't
missions.
say.
We have done 2 missions. We have made a big old... Hell, we've made over 2,000 credits. 2,500 credits today? Nah, 2,000 credits. Yeah, we made 2,000 credits. That's not bad. And maybe an hour, 10 minutes. I don't know. Have to see how long the video is. Maybe an hour, 30 minutes. Who knows? Who knows? Wasn't that hard. Whoops, it had some fun to boot. And ain't that what it's all about? Supposed to be about the fun. Oh, healthy lag spike.
Welcome to the Port Olisar
Yes, I walk like I'm drunk. Okay, we want to sell. I'm doing this thing. Look at that, 18,956. Didn't quite make it to 20,000 credits, but we didn't do bad. 18,989. I might make 20,000 again before we go to 3-2. Not that I have anything to do with it. Okay, we're gonna claim this ship because it's got some damage on it, and that way the next time we come in, we'll be ready to go. I have filed a claim. Alright, we're going to call it quits here for a while. Go do some damage in some other games, just because I like to mix it up. Thanks everybody for watching who did, and I hope you had a good time. And we're out of here. Yes, we are. Da, 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 da.